Hey friends, it's your boy Big TCG Fan coming at you with another video, and today we're going to continue our Decklist series. The game I'm going to be showing you my decklist from is Magic the Gathering. And what we have here is my modern jank snow deck. I love this. I've always loved the snow covered snow lands thing ever since it originally came out in Ice Age. Hence they've really upped it with Cold Snap and a couple other sets. So I thought I would take this deck and show you guys the little moving parts for it. If you're not careful, you can get overwhelmed by it, even though it's just cheese dog and snow. So first are the lands. I have 4 Frostwalk Bastions. These are great because they just give you snow mana, colorless, but you can pay 1 colorless and 1 snow, any color, to turn it into 2/3 artifact creature. And when it deals damage to a creature, tap that creature and doesn't untap during its next untap step. It's just a handy little land that you can turn into a creature. It avoids some board wipes, things like that. So it's pretty nice. Plus then its ability is nice. And then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 snow-covered forests. They're all the same. I like this. It was so pretty. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 snow-covered islands. As you can guess, the majority of the cards in the deck are green. And then the only non-snow-covered cards in the whole deck are these 4 Evolving Wilds. Not optimal. I know I could probably get like a Painland or whatever for the green-blue, but it's a budget. You know, I'm not trying to win tournaments, so I have 4 Arkham's Astrolabes. As you can see there, 1 snow, 1 snow artifact, 1 cost snow. It's great because when it comes into play, you draw a card, and then you can use it, like if you're struggling to get the blue, you can use it to filter green to get your blue. So it's very handy. I have 4 of those because they're snow cards. And we'll just slide these all up here to get them out of the way. Next we have 4 Icehide Golems. These are great. 1 snow for just a 2/2. It's a snow artifact. Usually these guys end up being chomp blockers for, you know, whatever comes their way. Then we have our multicolors. I love these. These are the only rare cards in the whole deck, I believe. Icehide Golems. These are great because they have the flash, flying, death touch, as long as I have 3 snow permanents. And the odds of me not having 3 snow permanents in play, pretty slim considering the whole deck is snow. And when you flash it into play, it and the 2 lands are snow. Boom. Always have death touch. And I love the card draw. That one and the Astrolabe are part of my card draw because you have to. Part of what makes this deck work is the card draw. It's just a 1/1 flying snake creature. But the key thing is, I chump block in, kill something big for 2 mana. Next, this is my big beater. It's the Abdominal Tree Folk. Costs 1 green, 1 blue, 2 colorless. Trample. Its power and toughness equal to the number of snow permanents I control. When it enters the battlefield, I get a tap a target creature opponent controls, and it doesn't untap during your next untap phase. So it's a very strong creature for 4 mana. It's near the end of the curve for this deck, so it's very strong. I have 4 of them. I love this card because mid-late game, this guy gets ridiculously huge. Like when I'm putting down a 10-10, you have to answer it, especially since he's tapping down your guy. I only have 2 of these. These guys are kind of the last card in my curve. Costs 4 colorless, 1 green. Trample, 4/4. But he gets +X, where it's the number of snow permanents I control for a whole 4 mana. So he, like the Abominable Snowman, can get pretty, or Abominable Tree Folk, can get pretty out of hand if you are not keeping a close eye on it. You have to kill it, basically. All right, next I have my Saddled Rhymestag. These are my early game guys I put down. Then they get bigger when another creature comes into play. It goes from 2/2 to 4/4, 1 green. Colors. The artwork is gorgeous. I got 4 of them. The purpose there is they are just beaters, blockers, whatever I need them to be. Next, I've got my Rhyme Tenders. This is a human druid. I've noticed everything is snow. I like this ability to untap another snow permanent, so I could use it for mana, or I could hit you with my Abominable Tree Folk and then untap it so I can block you. So you're like, oh, I'll just take it. And then I'm like, okay, nope, now you're going to have to block this guy. So it's great. I got 4 of them. Next, this is the big card draw for the deck. Now you see 1 green, 2 colorless, sorcery. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put any number of snow permanent cards from among them in your hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. Keep in mind, I have 4 cards in the entire deck. That's the Evolving Wilds that are not snow cards. They're almost all permanents too. I think these guys right here are the only, yeah, they are. They're the only non-permanent cards. They're the only instant or sorcery. So it's these 4 plus then the Evolving Wilds. 90-95% of the time when I cast this, I'm getting 6 cards for 3 mana. You can't beat that. So I got 4 of them, obviously. Next, we move on to the blue. Like the Codal, I have very little in the way of creature removal that's direct. That's where these Winter's Rest come into play. It's an enchantment, snow permanent, 1 blue, 1 colorless. But then when I cast it on something, it just does not untap. So it's great against creatures. You'll just lock a creature down, and that's that for that creature. Love it. And then finally, the Coup de Gras, the Merit Lage's Slumber. It comes in, I get a scry card, which is nice for 1 blue, 1 colors. But then, at the beginning of my upkeep, if I control 10 or more snow permanents, I sack it and get a 20/20 black avatar creature with flying and indestructible. Got 3 of them. So if I cast it, you got 1 turn to get rid of it or kill me, or next turn you're going to be looking down the barrel of a 20/20 flying indestructible creature. And of course, then I got my token. I got this one. It's beautiful. Thought it was cool. I do not have a sideboard for it because I didn't really, it's just a casual. I'm not trying to win tournaments, so I didn't really care about that. I just wanted to have a modern deck to play with. So there you go. This concludes my video for my modern snow deck. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you can. Peace out.